switching from this to this. Playing from the rest in most cases is a true nightmare for almost every pool player. I know it may sound strange, but alignment of your body is absolutely crucial to play from the rest accurately, so I'm gonna reveal the reason behind the secret later on, but first, let's talk about this annoying situation. Find difference between this shot and this shot. If you have to shoot over the other ball, then don't do it like this. My bridge is far away from the cue ball, what makes my cue action very unstable, so it will be quite tricky to execute that shot accurately and avoid making embarrassing foul. Instead, get your bridge as close as possible to the ball you are shooting over and make sure your cue tip is close enough to the cue ball. But most importantly, keep steady. This will make you feel much more confident and you will start eating those kind of shots for breakfast. Alright, being able to keep your cue tip close enough to the cue ball is absolutely crucial during every type of shot, and there is a hidden secret that can ruin your accuracy. Let's make it simple. Imagine that you aim a long draw shot. Hitting the cue ball very low with correct timing plays a huge role to generate a lot of backspin, but many players when aim, they subconsciously keep the cue tip too far from the cue ball. And this is actually very visible during pre-strokes, where we can find a gap between cue tip and the cue ball. This small error makes our brain to think that the cue ball is slightly closer, causing us to misjudge the power of the shot. Contact between cue tip and the cue ball is too late, so timing of our shot suffers. In some cases, this may generate scooping the ball, which honestly can be such a headache. So the next time, try this. Get as close as possible to the cue ball and make sure that your forearm creates a 90-degree angle with your cue exactly at the moment of shot. This highly helps us to reach the right speed during contact with the cue ball and deliver our stroke with high accuracy, what is absolutely crucial when executing long draw shots. Okay, so now let's circle back to our shots from the rest, which very often may look embarrassing. If you are right-handed, then put your right foot in front and your left foot a little behind, but most importantly, turn your body to the right. Many amateurs place their feet in exactly the same position as if they were taking a regular shot, right foot in back and left foot in front, which causes the body to tilt to the left. Additionally, it is very important to level your cue, and we can achieve this by slightly bending both legs at the knees. But if we talk about upper body position, then you should pay more attention to your elbow and grip. First of all, grip your cue using your thumb and two next fingers in such a way that your thumb is at the bottom and your index finger and the middle finger are at the top. In the next step, add the remaining fingers so that they only support the lower part of the cue. And to make your cue action more comfortable, try to keep your elbow at least parallel with the table. And this is practically the exact same thing as one of the best snooker players, Sean Murphy, said.
So it's sighting, good head position, rest out the way, elbow at least parallel with the bed of the table, short.
Effortless. Effortless.
I have often seen amateurs gripping a cue with all their fingers and keeping the elbow in an almost vertical position. This is a huge mistake because by doing it this way, you won't be able to execute a shot accurately. The final tip I can give you is to try to make a short backswing and short follow-through. Because of the shape of the arm, the longer follow-through, the harder it is to keep the cue straight. So remember to pull all these elements together, and I promise you that playing from the rest will be a piece of cake for you. Moving on. Would you like your break shot to be more powerful? Many players struggle to generate more power during break shot, and in most cases this is caused by wrong stance at the table. If we look closer at top pros like SVB or Kopini, then we can clearly see that their bodies are much closer to the table and legs are positioned in a specific way. Your rear foot should be much closer to the front foot, and it is highly recommended to bend both legs at the knees. The second very important aspect is that we should hold our cue a little closer to its center. After making a backswing, when we start moving our cue forward, we should start lifting our body up and try to transfer the energy to the cue ball. Many players set their body exactly at the same way like during a regular shot, which means we are unable to transfer the energy forward using our body. But if you set your body correctly and use it to transfer power to the cue ball, then I'm sure that you will be able to make more break and runs.
Now, as you can see, he made one of those, and that was a truly incredible break. 6 balls.
The next trick is based on struggles which players face when executing trial kick, when object ball is right in front of a corner pocket. I can put the cue ball anywhere on the table and make that ball all the time. First thing you need to know is this reference line, which going from this corner pocket to the second diamond on this rail. This means that if cue ball will be anywhere on this line, then using running spin we can hit exactly at the second diamond to make object ball using 3 rails. But what is more powerful, we can use that reference line to indicate a point which is 5 to 10 feet past the table, and in my case it will be logo of my channel, which is placed exactly on my cue case. This is our reference point, and regardless of where the cue ball is played, you can aim exactly at this point with running spin, and I promise you, you will be able to make that trial kick every time, no matter where you have to shoot from. But if you wanna learn more on how to execute trial kick shots regardless of position of the cue ball and even the object ball, you need to check this video where I present simple system that you can use in many situations.